Have you ever wondered if your birth date is more than just a series of numbers on the calendar? What if those seemingly random digits hold profound secrets about who you are, the challenges you face, and the spiritual journey you are meant to undertake in this lifetime? In today's video, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Buddhism to explore how your birth date is far more than just a marker of time. Instead, it could serve as a powerful guide to understanding your karmic path. Imagine for a moment that the date you were born was not a mere coincidence, but rather a clue, a hidden map of sorts, pointing toward the life lessons you're here to learn. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself stuck in the same situations, encountering similar types of people, or repeating the same mistakes? What if these patterns aren't just random occurrences, but are deeply tied to the spiritual energies you brought with you into this world? This might sound far-fetched, but ancient Buddhist teachings suggest that your birth date is no accident. It carries with it specific vibrations that shape your life's challenges and blessings. By decoding the hidden meanings of your birth date, you can uncover the spiritual blueprint of your soul. You can start to see why certain patterns keep repeating, why you're drawn to specific people, and why some experiences seem to follow you no matter how much you try to change. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. Perhaps there have been moments in your life when you felt stuck, unable to break free from certain habits or attract the right opportunities. Or maybe you've wondered why certain relationships in your life feel so intense, almost as if they were preordained. Imagine if you could finally understand the reasons behind these patterns. How empowering would that be? What if I told you that the numbers of your birth date could hold the key to unlocking your full potential? By exploring the ancient wisdom of karma, we can begin to see how the date you were born influences not just your personality, but also your spiritual journey. You might be surprised to discover that your birth date can reveal the karmic lessons you're here to master, the gifts you're meant to share with the world, and even the challenges you must overcome to grow spiritually. Today, we will guide you through this fascinating journey, showing you how to calculate your karmic number and what it reveals about your soul's purpose. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to break free from negative cycles, align yourself with the flow of the universe, and start living a life that resonates with your true spiritual path. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery, make sure to stay with us until the end. Trust me, what you're about to learn could change how you view your life forever. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more transformative content. And here's a challenge for you. Before we dive in, take a moment to comment below with the affirmation, "I attract positive energy into my life." Let's start this journey together with the intention of inviting more light, peace, and clarity into our lives. Now, let's get started on unlocking the secrets of your birth date. Section 1. Demystifying karma, beyond cause and effect. Karma is a term that many of us have heard before, but it's often misunderstood. In popular culture, karma is usually simplified into a straightforward cause and effect principle. Do good, and good things will come your way. Do bad, and you'll face negative consequences. This understanding, while not entirely incorrect, misses the deeper, more profound nuances of what karma truly represents according to Buddhist teachings. In the Buddhist tradition, karma is not a system of cosmic rewards and punishments meted out by an all-knowing judge. Instead, it is a much more intricate and personal system rooted in the energies we generate through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. It is not about being punished for past mistakes or being rewarded for past good deeds. Rather, it is about the natural consequences of the energies we set into motion. Karma is an accumulation of these energies, and every moment, we are planting seeds, some positive, some negative, that eventually bear fruit in our lives. These seeds manifest in various forms, whether as obstacles we face, the blessings we receive, or even the type of people we attract. The idea of karma as a purely punitive or rewarding mechanism is a misunderstanding that often leads to frustration and confusion. People may wonder, why do bad things happen to good people? Or why do some individuals who seem dishonest still achieve great success? From a Buddhist perspective, karma is not so linear or immediate. The results of our karmic actions may not manifest immediately, or even within the same lifetime, which makes it a much more complex and spiritual concept than the simple, instant karma idea we often hear about. The interplay of intentions and actions. One of the most critical aspects of karma that is often overlooked is the role of intention. In Buddhism, intention is considered even more significant than the action itself. A seemingly good action done with selfish or malicious intent does not create good karma. Conversely, an action that might appear harsh on the surface, but is carried out with genuine compassion, can generate positive karma. For example, imagine someone donating a significant amount of money to charity, but doing so only to gain public recognition or to appear generous. In this case, despite the positive outward action, the underlying intention is selfish, which means the karmic energy generated might not be as positive as it appears. On the other hand, if someone were to discipline a loved one for their own good, even though it may cause temporary pain, the intention rooted in love and care can create positive karmic effects. Personal insight. In my own journey, I used to believe that simply doing good deeds would naturally bring good things into my life. However, despite all my efforts, I found myself repeatedly facing the same problems in my career and personal relationships. It felt like I was running in circles, always trying to do the right thing, but never seeing the results I expected. It wasn't until I started exploring Buddhist teachings on karma that I realized I was focusing solely on my actions and not paying enough attention to my underlying intentions. This shift in perspective changed everything. Instead of just going through the motions, I started aligning my thoughts and intentions with the actions I was taking. For example, when I helped a colleague, instead of doing it out of a sense of duty or to earn their favor, I consciously cultivated feelings of genuine compassion and kindness. The result was almost magical. My relationships became more authentic, and opportunities one had previously struggled to attain seemed to flow to me more effortlessly. I learned that the energy we put into the world, shaped by our intentions, has a way of returning to us in unexpected ways. The energy we carry. It's important to understand that karma isn't just about our actions in a literal sense, but also the energies and emotions we carry with us. If we walk through life with feelings of resentment, jealousy, or bitterness, we are more likely to attract situations and people who reinforce those negative emotions. On the other hand, by cultivating positive energies like gratitude, compassion, and acceptance, we set in motion a different karmic current that brings more positivity into our lives. Story example. Let's take the story of Asha, a young woman who faced repeated financial hardships. No matter how hard she worked, she always seemed to fall short. Every time she saved up a little money, an unexpected expense would drain her account. Asha was frustrated and couldn't understand why her efforts were not bearing fruit. After exploring Buddhist teachings, Asha realized that her struggles were not just a matter of working harder or making better financial decisions. Through deep self-reflection, she discovered that her thoughts were constantly dominated by a fear of poverty. Every time she spent money, she did so with anxiety and the underlying belief that she would never have enough. This mindset, rooted in fear, was generating a kind of negative karmic energy that was keeping her trapped in a cycle of lack. Determined to change, Asha began to shift her mindset. She started practicing gratitude, focusing on the abundance she already had, no matter how small. She also began a practice of generosity, donating small amounts to charity with a joyful heart. It wasn't about the amount she gave, but the intention behind it. Over time, her financial situation started to improve. Unexpectedly, she received a job offer that paid significantly better, and her expenses began to stabilize. This transformation in her life was not simply due to external changes, but rather a shift in the karmic energy she was putting into the world. Karma is a path of growth, not punishment. Another common misconception about karma is that it serves as a form of punishment for past wrongs. However, Buddhism teaches that karma is not about retribution, but about growth and transformation. The challenges we face are not punishments, but opportunities to learn and evolve. Think of karma as a teacher rather than a judge. When you face a difficult situation, it's not because the universe is punishing you, but because there is a lesson you need to learn. For instance, If you find yourself constantly struggling with trust in relationships, it could be that your karma is guiding you to develop deeper self-trust and honesty with yourself. Instead of viewing hardships as unfair burdens, they can be seen as tools for personal and spiritual growth. This shift in perspective can transform how we approach life's challenges, turning obstacles into stepping stones for our evolution. The role of mindfulness in shaping karma. One of the most effective ways to transform your karma is through the practice of mindfulness. By staying present in the moment, you become more aware of your thoughts, intentions, and actions. This awareness allows you to break free from automatic reactions that might be generating negative karma. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration in difficult situations, mindfulness helps you respond with calmness and clarity, thus creating a more positive karmic cycle. Mindfulness is not just about sitting in meditation, but about bringing conscious awareness to every aspect of your life. Whether it's how you speak to your family, the way you handle stress at work, or even how you treat yourself in moments of failure, every action becomes an opportunity to generate positive karma. When we begin to see karma in this light, as a dynamic interplay of energies that we have the power to shape, it becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Every thought, every word, every action becomes a conscious choice to plant seeds of positivity, compassion, and growth. And over time, these seeds will bear the fruits of a life that is more aligned with our highest potential. Section 2. The Karmic Numbers, Decoding Your Birth Date. According to Buddhist numerology, each of us carries a unique karmic imprint from the moment we are born. This imprint shapes the energies, challenges, and spiritual lessons that we are meant to encounter throughout our lives. One powerful way to uncover this karmic imprint is through the concept of the karmic number, which is derived from your birth date. This karmic number serves as a guide, offering insights into the patterns, strengths, and obstacles that are likely to arise on your life path. Buddhist philosophy teaches that understanding your karmic number can help you align with your soul's true purpose. By identifying the spiritual lessons tied to your birth date, you gain clarity on how to navigate life's ups and downs more mindfully. Whether you're seeking a deeper sense of meaning or hoping to break free from repetitive cycles, decoding your karmic number can be a transformative experience. How to calculate your karmic number. Calculating your karmic number is a simple yet profound exercise that anyone can do. Let's walk through the steps to find out what your karmic number reveals about your life journey. Step 1. Break down the day of birth. First, take the day you were born and reduce it to a single digit. For example, if you were born on the 15th of the month, add the digits. 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. If your birthday is a single digit, such as the 7th, you can keep it as is. Step 2. Simplify the birth month. Next, simplify the month of your birth. If you were born in a month like July, 7, it's already a single digit. 4 months like October, 10, November, 11, or December, 12. Reduce them. O October, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. O November, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. O December, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Step 3. Reduce the birth year. Now, take the year you were born and reduce it to a single digit. For example, if you were born in 1990, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0 is equal to 19. Then, reduce 19. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. Finally, simplify 10. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Step 4. Add the results. Once you have simplified the day, month, and year, add these three results together. Let's use the birth date of July 15th, 1990 as an example. O day, 6. O month, 7. O year, 1. Add them together. 6 plus 7 plus 1 is equal to 14. Then reduce 14. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. The final result is your karmic number. In this case, the karmic number is 5. Understanding your karmic number. Now that you've calculated your karmic number, you may wonder what it signifies. Each number from 1 to 9 carries a unique set of characteristics, energies, and spiritual lessons. This number is more than just a mathematical value. It's a window into your soul's journey. helping you understand why certain patterns keep appearing in your life and what lessons you're here to learn. For example, if your karmic number is 5, it suggests that your life path is guided by a desire for freedom, adventure, and exploration. However, you may face challenges in finding balance between your love for change and the need for stability. Understanding this can help you make more conscious decisions, allowing you to embrace change without losing your sense of direction. Personal insight: the power of knowing your karmic number. When I first discovered my own karmic number, it was like a light bulb moment. My karmic number is 7, which is all about seeking spiritual knowledge, introspection, and deeper understanding. For years, I had struggled with feeling disconnected from those around me, always searching for something more meaningful. Discovering that my karmic number was 7 made me realize that my path was not about fitting in, but about embracing my natural inclination toward introspection and spiritual growth. This understanding shifted my perspective entirely, allowing me to find peace in my journey instead of fighting against it. A real-life example: how understanding the karmic number transformed Sarah's life. Let's take the story of Sarah, who calculated her karmic number to be 4. For years, she had felt a deep sense of frustration in her job, constantly seeking stability yet feeling unfulfilled. After learning that the number 4 represents stability, hard work, and building solid foundations, she realized that her dissatisfaction came from ignoring her innate desire to create something meaningful and lasting. Instead of continuing in a career that didn't align with her karmic path, she decided to pursue her passion for interior design, where she could use her talents to build beautiful, lasting spaces. By aligning her career with her karmic number, Sarah not only found fulfillment, but also attracted more opportunities that resonated with her deeper purpose. Aligning with your karmic path. Your karmic number can act as a guide, helping you align your actions, decisions, and even relationships with your soul's purpose. For instance, if your karmic number is 2, you might be drawn toward creating harmony and balance in your relationships. However, this may also mean you need to work on setting boundaries and not losing yourself in trying to please others. Understanding these nuances can empower you to make conscious choices that lead to a more fulfilling life. Buddhism teaches that the karmic energies we carry are not set in stone. By understanding the lessons associated with your karmic number, you can consciously choose to transform negative patterns into positive growth. This self-awareness is like having a spiritual compass that points you toward a more aligned, purposeful life. Practical steps to use your karmic number for growth. 1. Reflect on the patterns in your life. Once you know your karmic number, spend time reflecting on how its themes appear in your life. Are there recurring challenges? What strengths can you leverage? 2. Set intentions aligned with your karmic lessons. If your karmic number is 3, which is about creative expression, set intentions to explore new hobbies or projects where you can express yourself. 3. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Use mindfulness practices to tune into the energies of your karmic number. This can help you stay aligned with your path and make decisions that are in harmony with your spiritual growth. 4. Journal your insights. Keep a journal to document your experiences as you begin to align your life with the guidance of your karmic number. This can help you notice shifts and celebrate your progress. By understanding the deeper meaning behind your birth date, you can unlock the wisdom of your karmic number and use it as a tool for self-discovery and transformation. Every challenge, every joy, and every lesson is an opportunity to align with your true spiritual path. Section 3. Deep dive into each karmic number. Understanding your karmic number offers profound insights into the patterns, challenges, and strengths that shape your spiritual journey. Each number from 1 to 9 carries its own set of characteristics, lessons, and energies that guide you toward personal growth. Let's explore each karmic number in depth to help you better understand the unique path you are meant to walk. Karmic number 1. The leader's path. If your karmic number is 1, your soul's journey centers around discovering your independence, self-confidence, and the power of leadership. You are naturally inclined to take charge and inspire those around you. However, your greatest lesson is to balance self-reliance with the art of collaboration. True leadership is not about commanding others, but about empowering and uplifting those who follow you. It's about using your strength to guide others toward their own success. Strengths. You possess a remarkable sense of initiative, courage, and the ability to inspire others with your vision. Your drive and determination often make you a trailblazer in your field. Challenges. However, your independence can sometimes turn into isolation. The desire to do everything yourself may lead to burnout or missed opportunities for growth. You might struggle with impatience, especially when things don't move as quickly as you'd like, and you may hesitate to ask for help, seeing it as a sign of weakness. Story. John, a corporate manager, was known for his relentless work ethic. He prided himself on being able to handle everything on his own, but this inability to delegate led to exhaustion. Realizing that he couldn't do it all alone, John learned to trust his team. By empowering others, not only did his stress levels decrease, but his team's performance skyrocketed. John discovered that being a true leader means lifting others up, not carrying the entire burden himself. Karmic number 2, the harmonizer. If your karmic number is 2, your life's journey is about cultivating harmony, empathy, and strong connections. You possess a natural talent for bringing people together and resolving conflicts with grace. However, your greatest lesson is to learn the art of setting boundaries. While your deep desire to help others is a beautiful gift, it can often lead to self-neglect. Balancing your compassionate nature with self-care is crucial to avoid burnout and maintain inner peace. Strengths. Your diplomatic skills, sensitivity, and intuition make you an excellent mediator. You have a unique ability to sense what others are feeling, often before they even say a word. Challenges. However, you may struggle with the fear of confrontation, often sacrificing your own needs to keep the peace. Your tendency to seek validation can make it difficult for you to say no, leaving you overwhelmed and emotionally drained. Story. Maya, a dedicated nurse, found herself consistently overextending to support her colleagues. She would take on extra shifts and always say yes to requests, even when she was exhausted. Over time, she became drained and unable to maintain her usual level of care. Through meditation and self-reflection, Maya realized that saying no wasn't selfish, it was necessary. By learning to prioritize her own well-being, she not only regained her energy, but also became more present and effective in her role, ultimately providing better care to her patients. Karmic number 3, the creative communicator. If your karmic number is 3, your life revolves around the joy of creative expression and the art of communication. You have a vibrant, magnetic energy that draws people to you, making you a natural storyteller and entertainer. However, your greatest challenge is to channel your creativity with discipline. While you're full of brilliant ideas, turning them into tangible results requires consistency and focus. Your journey is to learn that inspiration alone isn't enough. It's the follow-through that brings your vision to life. Strengths. Your creativity, charisma, and communication skills are your superpowers. You can easily captivate others with your words, whether through writing, speaking, or the arts. Challenges. Yet, you may struggle with scattering your energy across too many projects, making it difficult to finish what you start. The temptation to jump from one idea to the next can lead to procrastination and unfinished goals. Story. Samantha, a gifted artist, was constantly overflowing with new concepts for her paintings. However, she often abandoned projects halfway through, losing momentum when the initial excitement faded. Realizing this pattern, she began setting small, manageable goals and holding herself accountable. By practicing discipline, she successfully completed a series of artworks that not only brought her acclaim but also a deeper sense of fulfillment. Samantha discovered that the key to realizing her creative potential was pairing her inspiration with commitment and consistency. Karmic number 4, the builder of stability. If your karmic number is 4, your soul's journey is all about creating a strong foundation, bringing stability, and cultivating order in your life. You are naturally methodical, practical, and disciplined, qualities that make you a master builder, whether in your career, relationships, or personal projects. However, The key challenge you must overcome is learning to be adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and while structure is important, being too rigid can hinder your growth. Embracing flexibility is just as essential as having a well-thought-out plan. Strengths: your discipline, practicality, and unwavering work ethic are your strengths. You're the person others rely on when things need to be done right and on time. Challenges: however, you may struggle with perfectionism, resisting change, and becoming too set in your ways. This rigidity can make it difficult to adjust when unexpected events disrupt your plans. Story: Mark, an accomplished architect, thrived on structure and careful planning. His projects were always meticulously organized, but when his firm faced a sudden shift due to changing market demands, he found himself unable to adjust quickly. Stressed and frustrated, Mark realized that his inflexibility was holding him back. By consciously embracing a more flexible approach, he began exploring innovative solutions and was able to pivot his strategies. This newfound adaptability not only helped his company succeed, but also brought Mark a deeper sense of fulfillment, teaching him that true stability includes the ability to bend without breaking. Karmic number 5, the adventurer. If your karmic number is 5, your life journey revolves around seeking freedom, adventure, and new experiences. You are naturally drawn to exploration, whether it's through travel, trying new hobbies, or immersing yourself in different cultures. You thrive on change and are often the first to embrace new opportunities. However, your challenge is to balance your insatiable curiosity with the need for stability. Without grounding yourself, your restlessness can lead to a lack of commitment and a tendency to jump from one thing to the next without ever fully settling. Strengths: your versatility, adaptability, and fearless spirit are your greatest assets. You are quick to adapt to new environments and are never afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Challenges: on the flip side, your love for spontaneity can make it hard for you to stick to long-term plans. Impulsiveness and a reluctance to commit can prevent you from achieving deeper fulfillment. You may also shy away from responsibilities that require you to stay in one place. Story: Alex, a travel blogger, lived for the thrill of discovering new places. However, he often found himself drifting aimlessly, starting projects but rarely finishing them. After years of feeling unfulfilled, he realized that while he loved the excitement of travel, he needed a stable foundation to anchor his life. By setting up a home base where he could return after his adventures, Alex found a new level of satisfaction. Establishing roots didn't diminish his love for exploration. Instead, it enriched his experiences, allowing him to truly savor each journey without feeling lost. Karmic number 6, the caregiver. If your karmic number is 6, your life revolves around nurturing others and fostering harmony in your relationships. You are a natural caregiver, always putting the needs of others before your own. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, you derive joy from supporting those around you. However, your greatest lesson is to learn the importance of self-care. Your generous spirit can easily lead to burnout if you continuously overextend yourself without taking the time to recharge. Strengths: you possess a deep well of compassion, a nurturing nature, and a strong sense of responsibility. Your presence is a source of comfort to others, and people naturally turn to you for support. Challenges: the desire to help everyone can lead to perfectionism and a tendency to neglect your own needs. You may find it difficult to say no, resulting in overcommitment and emotional exhaustion. Story: Linda, a dedicated schoolteacher, was admired by her peers for her selfless commitment to her students. She often stayed late, planned extra activities, and took on additional responsibilities. However, her constant giving left her feeling drained, both physically and emotionally. After experiencing burnout, Linda realized that taking care of herself was not selfish but necessary. She began setting clear boundaries, ensuring she had time for rest and hobbies she loved. This shift not only restored her energy, but also made her more present and effective in her role, allowing her to continue making a positive impact on her students without sacrificing her own well-being. Karmic number 7, the spiritual seeker. If your karmic number is 7, your journey centers on introspection, spiritual exploration, and a quest for deeper understanding. You are naturally inclined toward philosophy, meditation, and unraveling the mysteries of life. Your path is one of seeking profound truths, which often leads you to spend time alone, reflecting and analyzing. However, your greatest challenge is learning to open your heart and trust others. While solitude nurtures your soul, too much isolation can leave you disconnected from the world and those who care about you. Strengths. Your intuition is strong, and you possess a deep well of wisdom and analytical abilities. You can see beyond the surface, uncovering hidden meanings and deeper truths that others may overlook. Challenges. Yet, your pursuit of knowledge can sometimes lead to isolation and skepticism. You may find it difficult to connect emotionally with others, choosing instead to retreat into your inner world. This can result in a sense of loneliness if left unaddressed. Story. David, a philosopher deeply devoted to his studies, spent years in solitude exploring ancient texts. He believed that true wisdom could only be found in the depths of books and meditation. However, over time, he felt a growing emptiness that all his knowledge could not fill. Realizing that wisdom also comes from human connection, David made a conscious effort to engage with others and share his insights. By opening himself to new relationships, he discovered a richer, more fulfilling life. Understanding that true enlightenment includes not just solitary reflection, but also the warmth of shared experiences. Karmic number 8. The ambitious achiever. If your karmic number is 8, your path revolves around power, ambition, and the ability to manifest your dreams into reality. You are naturally drawn to leadership roles, driven by a strong desire to succeed and make a tangible impact in the world. However, your greatest lesson is learning to balance your pursuit of material success with spiritual fulfillment. It's essential to understand that true success is not just measured by wealth or achievements, but also by the peace and happiness you cultivate within. Strengths. Your determination, leadership, and ability to manifest abundance are unparalleled. You have a natural knack for turning ideas into reality and influencing others to reach their full potential. Challenges. However, your relentless drive can lead to workaholism and an obsession with status. In the pursuit of your goals, you might inadvertently neglect your personal life, sacrificing relationships and self-care for the sake of success. Story. Sophie, a successful CEO, climbed the corporate ladder with fierce determination, achieving everything she had ever dreamed of. Yet, despite her impressive accomplishments, she felt an emptiness she couldn't ignore. It wasn't until a health scare forced her to slow down that Sophie realized she had been neglecting her well-being and personal relationships. By incorporating mindfulness and meditation into her daily routine, she learned to balance her ambition with inner peace. This shift not only improved her health, but also deepened her sense of fulfillment, proving that true success comes from within. Karmic number 9. The compassionate humanitarian. If your karmic number is 9, your path is guided by compassion, altruism, and a profound desire to make a positive difference in the world. You are naturally drawn to helping others, advocating for social justice, and uplifting those in need. However, your greatest challenge is learning to set emotional boundaries. While your empathy is a powerful gift, it can also lead to emotional exhaustion if you try to take on the world's burdens. The key lesson for you is to recognize that you cannot save everyone, and that self-care is essential for sustainable service. Strengths. Your empathy, compassion, and deep sense of purpose drive you to champion causes that benefit others. You are often a source of inspiration, bringing light to those who feel lost or marginalized. Challenges. Yet, your idealism can sometimes clash with reality, leading to feelings of disappointment when the world doesn't change as quickly as you hope. You may also struggle with letting go, holding on to the pain of others, which can drain your energy and spirit. Story. Emma, a dedicated social worker, poured her heart into helping disadvantaged communities. She often stayed late, listening to people's stories and offering support, but found herself emotionally depleted. Realizing she couldn't continue this way, Emma began practicing mindfulness and meditation to replenish her energy. She also learned to set clear boundaries, understanding that taking care of herself was not selfish, but necessary to continue making a meaningful impact. By finding this balance, Emma became even more effective in her work, helping others without losing herself in the process. Section 4. The transformative power of karma. Karma is often misunderstood as a predetermined fate, something we're powerless to change. However, Buddhist teachings reveal that karma is not a rigid destiny set in stone. Instead, it is a dynamic, evolving force that we can transform through conscious actions and choices. The essence of karma is that it offers us opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By recognizing this, we can turn even our most challenging experiences into powerful catalysts for spiritual development. The key to transforming karma lies in cultivating awareness and making deliberate choices that align with our highest selves. Below are some effective techniques that can help you actively shift negative karmic patterns and invite positive energies into your life. 1. Mindful meditation. Observing and transforming your thoughts. Mindful meditation is a powerful tool for transforming karma because it allows you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. By dedicating at least 10 minutes each day to mindfulness, you create space to notice patterns in your behavior. Are you often quick to anger? Do you find yourself falling into cycles of self-doubt or negativity? By becoming aware of these tendencies, you gain the power to change them. How to practice. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. As thoughts arise, observe them without getting attached. Simply acknowledge them and let them pass like clouds in the sky. This practice not only helps you identify negative patterns, but also allows you to replace them with more positive, constructive thoughts. Example: Raj, who constantly struggled with feelings of inadequacy, used mindfulness meditation to become aware of his self-critical inner voice. By observing these thoughts without judgment, he was able to detach from them and replace them with affirmations of self-worth. Over time, he noticed a shift in his confidence and overall well-being, transforming the karmic cycle of self-doubt into one of self-love. 2. Self-reflection journaling. Turning challenges into lessons. Journaling is another powerful technique for transforming karma. By documenting your experiences and reactions, you can gain deeper insights into your behavior and the karmic patterns that may be holding you back. The goal is not just to record what happened, but to reflect on why you reacted the way you did. How to practice. After a challenging experience, take a few moments to write down what happened. Ask yourself questions like, what emotions did this situation trigger in me? Why did I react that way? What lesson can I learn from this? By doing this consistently, you start to see patterns in your behavior and identify areas where you can grow. Example: Sarah, who often found herself in conflicts with her coworkers, started a journaling practice to understand why she was so easily triggered. She realized that her reactions stemmed from a deep-seated fear of not being respected. By recognizing this pattern, she began to respond to criticism with curiosity rather than defensiveness. This shift not only improved her relationships at work, but also transformed her karma from conflict to harmony. 3. Ho'oponopono. Healing through forgiveness and gratitude. The ancient Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono is a profound method for emotional cleansing and karmic healing. It is based on the idea that by taking responsibility for our own thoughts and emotions, we can heal not only ourselves but also our relationships with others. The practice involves repeating the phrases, "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," "Thank you," "I love you." These simple words carry deep meaning and can help release negative karmic ties. How to practice. Whenever you find yourself stuck in a negative thought pattern or feeling resentment towards someone, take a moment to silently repeat the phrases of Ho'oponopono. Focus on the emotion you wish to release, and allow these words to flow through you as a mantra. This practice can be particularly effective in healing past traumas or letting go of old grudges. Example: Daniel had a strained relationship with his father for years. Despite multiple attempts to reconcile, they always ended up arguing. By practicing Ho'oponopono daily, Daniel found that he could release his deep-seated resentment and forgive his father. As his own heart softened, their relationship gradually improved, transforming the karmic bond from tension to mutual understanding. 4. Cultivating compassionate actions, balancing karma through kindness. One of the most powerful ways to transform karma is through conscious, compassionate actions. The energy we put into the world has a way of coming back to us, often multiplied. When we act with kindness, empathy, and generosity, we not only uplift others, but also create positive karmic ripples in our own lives. How to practice? Start by incorporating small acts of kindness into your daily routine. It could be as simple as offering a genuine compliment, listening attentively to a friend, or volunteering your time for a cause you care about. The key is to act from a place of genuine compassion, without expecting anything in return. Example: Lila, who struggled with loneliness, began volunteering at a local animal shelter. By focusing on helping the animals, she found a renewed sense of purpose and connection. Her karmic shift was profound. Not only did she build meaningful friendships with fellow volunteers, but she also attracted more positivity into her life. 5. Embracing forgiveness, letting go to free yourself. Holding on to grudges and past hurts can keep you trapped in negative karmic cycles. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, but about freeing yourself from the emotional burdens that weigh you down. By letting go of resentment, you create space for new, positive experiences to enter your life. How to practice? Start by acknowledging the pain you feel. Write a letter to the person who hurt you, not to send, but to release your emotions. Allow yourself to express everything you're feeling. Then end the letter with words of forgiveness, even if it's just for your own peace of mind. Burn the letter as a symbolic act of letting go. Example: Maria had a difficult breakup that left her feeling bitter for years. By writing a letter of forgiveness to her ex-partner and releasing it, she found that she could finally move on. This act of forgiveness opened her heart to new relationships and transformed her karmic cycle from pain to love. 6. Gratitude practice, shifting focus to the positive. Practicing gratitude is a simple yet transformative way to shift your karmic energy. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you attract more of those positive experiences into your life. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. How to practice? Each morning, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for. Focus on both the big blessings and the small joys. This practice not only uplifts your mood, but also sets a positive tone for your day. Example: Tom, who often felt stuck in his job, started a gratitude journal as a last resort. By focusing on what was going well, his supportive colleagues, a steady paycheck, and his health, he found that his attitude at work improved. This shift in mindset led to unexpected promotions and new career opportunities, proving that gratitude can transform even the most stagnant situations. The power of conscious choices. Ultimately, transforming your karma is about making conscious, intentional choices every day. By practicing mindfulness, self-reflection, forgiveness, and gratitude, you are actively rewriting your karmic script. The journey of transforming karma is ongoing, but with each step, you align more closely with your higher self, creating a life filled with greater harmony, fulfillment, and joy. Karma is not a punishment or a life sentence. It is an invitation to grow, learn, and evolve. Every thought, every word, every action is an opportunity to plant seeds of positivity that will eventually bloom into the life you desire. By embracing these transformative practices, you can break free from old cycles and step into a future filled with peace, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. Section 5. Real-life stories of karmic transformation. The power of karma is not just a philosophical concept, it's something that can be seen and experienced in real life. These stories illustrate how individuals have transformed their karmic patterns through conscious action, ultimately finding deeper fulfillment and peace. 1. The story of the resentful merchant. There was once a successful merchant named Arun who had built his fortune through shrewd business practices. However, as his wealth grew, so did his greed. He often cut corners, exploited his workers, and refused to share his success with others. Eventually, despite his efforts to accumulate more wealth, his business began to fail. Deals fell through, trusted partners left him, and he faced financial ruin. Desperate and confused, Arun sought guidance from a Buddhist monk who asked him to reflect on his actions. The monk explained that the energy of greed and selfishness he had cultivated was now coming back to him, blocking his path to prosperity. Realizing that his past actions were the root of his troubles, Arun made a commitment to change. He began practicing generosity, starting with small acts like donating to local charities and helping those in need without expecting anything in return. Over time, as Arun let go of his attachment to money, he found that his fortunes slowly began to improve. His business revived. New opportunities came his way, and most importantly, he found a sense of inner peace that he had never experienced before. By transforming his karmic pattern from greed to generosity, Arun not only rebuilt his wealth, but also discovered the joy of living a life with purpose. 2. The healer who forgot herself. Emily was a skilled therapist who dedicated her life to helping others heal from trauma. Her clients often praised her for her compassionate approach, and she was known for going above and beyond to support them. However, in her relentless pursuit of helping others, Emily neglected her own health and well-being. She worked long hours, skipped meals, and rarely took time off to rest. Eventually, the physical and emotional toll caught up with her, leaving her exhausted and on the brink of burnout. One day, after collapsing from fatigue, Emily realized that she had been giving so much to others that she had nothing left for herself. A colleague suggested that she explore mindfulness and self-care practices. Reluctantly, she began to integrate meditation and yoga into her routine, along with regular breaks and personal time. As Emily learned to care for herself, she found that her effectiveness as a therapist actually increased. By prioritizing her own well-being, she had more energy and presence to offer her clients. Her relationships with her patients deepened, and her practice flourished. Emily's journey was a powerful lesson in the importance of balance. By transforming her karmic pattern of self-neglect into one of self-compassion, she was able to continue her healing work with renewed vigor and authenticity. 3. The bitter rival turned mentor. David, a highly competitive sales executive, thrived on being the best. He often viewed his colleagues as rivals, doing whatever it took to stay ahead. This aggressive approach brought him short-term success, but over time, it isolated him from his team and created a toxic work environment. Despite his impressive sales numbers, he found himself feeling increasingly unhappy and unfulfilled. One day, David's company was acquired, and he was placed under a new manager who valued collaboration over competition. Initially, David resisted this approach, but he began to notice how his new manager's genuine interest in mentoring and uplifting others created a positive, thriving team atmosphere. Inspired, David decided to shift his mindset from seeing colleagues as competitors to viewing them as allies. He started mentoring younger team members and sharing his knowledge freely. To his surprise, not only did his team's performance improve, but his own success increased as well. David's transformation from a competitive mindset to one of collaboration and mentorship allowed him to build stronger connections, bringing him a deeper sense of satisfaction both professionally and personally. 4. The artist who overcame self-doubt. Lila, a talented artist, struggled with constant self-doubt. Despite having her work featured in several galleries, she was never satisfied and would often obsess over minor flaws. This perfectionism kept her from fully embracing her creative talents, and she frequently abandoned projects out of fear that they weren't good enough. After attending a Buddhist meditation retreat, Lila began to understand that her perfectionism was rooted in fear of judgment. The retreat taught her to practice self-compassion and to let go of the need for everything to be perfect. She started a daily gratitude journal, where she celebrated small wins rather than focusing on perceived shortcomings. As she let go of her fear and embraced imperfection, Lila found a renewed sense of joy in her art. She began experimenting with new styles, allowing her creativity to flow without the pressure of achieving perfection. This shift not only led to greater creative freedom, but also brought new opportunities for exhibitions and collaborations. By transforming her karmic pattern of self-doubt into one of self-acceptance, Lila unlocked her full creative potential. 5. The CEO who found balance through gratitude. Michael was the CEO of a successful tech company, obsessed with growth and expansion. He pushed his team hard and worked around the clock. Despite his outward success, Michael was plagued by stress, insomnia, and a constant fear of failure. His relationships with his family were strained, and he felt disconnected from his own life. After attending a mindfulness seminar, Michael decided to make a change. He began a simple gratitude practice, starting each day by writing down 3 things he was grateful for. This small habit helped him shift his focus from what was lacking to what he already had. Gradually, Michael's perspective changed. He learned to appreciate the journey, not just the end results. He started taking weekends off to spend time with his family and encouraged a healthier work-life balance within his company. The shift in his attitude not only improved his health, but also positively impacted his team, leading to higher employee satisfaction and better performance. By transforming his karmic cycle of relentless pursuit into one of gratitude and balance, Michael found a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. 6. The compassionate neighbor who healed old wounds. Margaret, an elderly woman, had a history of strained relationships with her neighbors. Years of misunderstandings had built up, leaving her feeling isolated and resentful. But when a new family moved next door, she decided to break the cycle. Inspired by Buddhist teachings on compassion, Margaret started small, by baking cookies for her new neighbors and inviting them over for tea. This simple act of kindness began to soften her heart. Gradually, she reached out to her old neighbors, offering apologies for past misunderstandings. To her surprise, they were receptive, and new friendships blossomed. By letting go of her resentment and choosing to act with kindness, Margaret not only healed her karmic ties, but also transformed her lonely existence into one filled with community and warmth. These stories show that karma is not a life sentence, but a pathway to transformation. By taking conscious actions, whether through generosity, self-care, collaboration, or gratitude, we can break free from negative patterns and create a life filled with deeper fulfillment, peace, and joy. Section 6. Conclusion. Embracing your karmic journey. Understanding your karmic number is like discovering a spiritual compass that guides you through the complex landscape of life. It provides a deeper insight into your strengths, challenges, and the lessons you are meant to learn in this lifetime. But perhaps most importantly, it shows you that your life is not just a series of random events, but a journey filled with meaning and purpose. Karma is often misunderstood as a form of cosmic punishment, a repayment for past mistakes. However, Buddhist teachings reveal a much more empowering truth. Karma is not about retribution, but about growth. Every experience, whether joyous or challenging, is an opportunity to learn, transform, and evolve. The karmic patterns that manifest in your life are not there to make you suffer. They are there to help you awaken to your true potential. By understanding your karmic number, you gain the ability to see your life's events through a new lens. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstance, you begin to recognize the patterns at play and understand why certain situations keep reoccurring. This self-awareness is the first step toward breaking free from limiting cycles and embracing a more conscious, empowered way of living, taking responsibility for your karma. Once you understand the principles of karma, you realize that you have more control over your life than you might have thought. Every thought, intention, and action you take plants seeds that will eventually bear fruit. By aligning your actions with your highest intentions, you can actively shape your future. You are not bound by the mistakes of the past. Instead, you have the power to create new karmic patterns that lead to greater harmony, fulfillment, and peace. Taking responsibility for your karma doesn't mean blaming yourself for every misfortune. Instead, it's about recognizing that you have the ability to influence your path. When you approach life with this mindset, you shift from feeling helpless to feeling empowered. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Practical steps for embracing your karmic journey. 1. Practice mindfulness by staying present. You become more aware of the energy you are putting out into the world, whether it's through your words, thoughts, or actions. Mindfulness allows you to make conscious choices that align with your karmic intentions. 2. Reflect and adjust. Use self-reflection as a tool to review your experiences. Ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? How can I grow from it? This practice not only helps you understand your karmic patterns, but also empowers you to transform them. 3. Cultivate compassion. Remember that your journey is uniquely yours, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. Embracing compassion for yourself and others helps break negative cycles and fosters positive karmic energy. 4. Set intentions aligned with your karmic number. Each karmic number carries its own set of lessons and strengths. By consciously working with the energy of your number, you can better navigate your challenges and make choices that are in harmony with your spiritual path. Living with purpose and alignment. Your karmic number is not a label or a limitation. It's a guide to help you live a life of greater purpose. When you align your actions with your soul's mission, you experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. Life becomes less about striving for external achievements and more about finding joy in the journey itself. You realize that the true rewards of life are not found in material success, but in the love, peace, and wisdom you cultivate along the way. It's essential to remember that your karmic journey is ongoing. There will always be new lessons to learn and new opportunities for growth. Embracing this journey with an open heart and mind allows you to live with more grace and resilience. The more you align with your karmic path, the more you attract the experiences and people that resonate with your highest self. A final thought on karma. The journey of understanding and transforming karma is one of continuous evolution. There will be moments of clarity and moments of confusion, but each step forward brings you closer to your true self. By embracing the lessons your karmic number offers, you can navigate life with greater wisdom and compassion. Karma is not a fixed destiny, but a dynamic force that you can shape through your actions, thoughts, and intentions. As you move forward, remember that every moment is an opportunity to plant new seeds, create positive ripples, and align more closely with the life you truly desire. The power to transform your karma is in your hands, and with each conscious choice you make, you bring yourself closer to a life filled with harmony, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. So, as you continue your journey, trust that every experience, both the highs and the lows, is guiding you toward becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace your karmic path, learn from its lessons, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey of exploring the depths of karma and discovering how it influences our lives. If this video resonated with you and brought you new insights, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who might benefit from this wisdom. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll never miss another video filled with transformative content. But before you go, we'd love to hear from you. What is your karmic number? And what lessons have you learned from exploring its meaning? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else who's on a similar path. Let's build a community of support and growth right here, where we can uplift one another on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual alignment. And remember, every moment is an opportunity to transform your karma and align more closely with your soul's true purpose. Together, let's create lives filled with more joy, peace, and fulfillment. Thank you again for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, may your journey be filled with light, love, and endless possibilities. Namaste.